Abraham Lincoln, vampire hunter. Which fictional character would make a great USA president? Jean-Luc Picard, Beast from X-Men. Somebody replied, he really would, has an Abe Lincoln feel to him. Optimus Prime. He's the perfect balance of introspection, deliberation, decisive action, compassion, toughness, fighting spirit, humility, and inspires others to greatness not because of his ego, but because he sincerely wants the best for everyone. He's eloquent enough to work with intellectuals, strong enough to keep corruption out, hard-working and honest enough to connect with and inspire the working classes, and an absolute paragon of ethics. When it comes down to it, he puts his own ass on the line without hesitation. I'd vote for Optimus Prime. I'd work on his campaign staff. I'd canvass for Optimus. I'd fight his fights. He's the heroic leader we need. I wish he were here. Somebody replied, I can't think of anything more American than making a 60-foot-tall war robot from an 80s cartoon our president. Madam Avasarala. Somebody replied, Avasarala quotes for any occasion. The thing is fucked enough already Holden. Don't go sticking your dick in it. Captain Raymond Holt. Somebody replied, hot damn, Atticus Finch. The one from To Kill a Mockingbird. Go set a watchman? Not so much. Somebody replied, you never really understand a person until you consider things from his point of view, until you climb into his skin and walk around in it. Kermit the Frog. Somebody replied, I'm not sure he'd get enough votes. It's not easy being green. Lex Luthor. The bastard cured cancer, repeatedly saved the planet from world-busting threats when even the JLA couldn't do it, rebuilt Gotham after the government just abandoned it, and as fictional president, created a globe-spanning post-scarcity utopia. Lex's only real failing is his galaxy-class hate boner for Superman. Since our world doesn't include a Superman for Lex to laser focus on destroying, he'd probably have shit fixed up in no time. Iro post-TLA. He did a pretty good job filling in for Zuko as Fire Lord in the comics, while Team Avatar went out and found out what happened to Zuko's mother, Lisa Simpson. Uncle Phil. Somebody replied, I would thoroughly enjoy watching him literally tossing out everybody he didn't like from the White House. Season 6 Tyrion Lannister. Somebody replied, Season 2 Tyrion Lannister. Lelouch's presidency would be interesting to watch. Somebody replied, it would do wonders for international relations though. Stephen Armstrong. Somebody replied, played college ball you know. Could have went pro if he hadn't joined the Navy. Steve Rogers. Somebody replied, fun fact, there actually is a version of Captain America who became President of America. I remember two versions only. Both of them became Corporal America and one of them eventually became a zombie. Although I think he wasn't in office when he became said zombie. Yoda. I know America wants someone young but he is infinitely wise, he can feel when things aren't right and he can kick ass with a lightsaber when required. Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. Thanos. Fear will keep them in line. Somebody replied, true. But he'd probably try to kill everyone. Morpheus. Palpatine 2024. Gandalf. Somebody replied, he would know every senator and congressman who mattered since childhood, and the parents, grandparents, and great-grandparents of those members of people. He'd never overreach his position, and would constantly be maneuvering behind the scenes to improve people's lives. Weed would also be legal within 5 minutes of him taking the oath. Not great, but I'd love for Deadpool to be the president just because of the pure chaos. Hank Hill. Or God Emperor Leto II. Both are pretty much the same. Jadzia Dax. Most of these responses have no political instincts whatsoever, and would see their agendas stalled by more unscrupulous politicians in the Senate. Also, a lot of them are from universes that no one would actually want to live in, monarchies, constant war, little to no rights for women, queer folk, and BIPOC communities. Jadzia has 3 centuries of memories and life experiences of legislators, diplomats, soldiers, engineers, and even a gymnast. She's lived as men and women, raised numerous children, and has a deep appreciation for people of every stripe. She's also from a post-capitalist utopia, but worked on a station where that utopias. Leslie Knope. Somebody replied, Leslie wouldn't get sucked into corruption. She would negotiate and compromise, as one should, but she wouldn't make deals like most politicians. Above all else, she would always be honest. Randy Marsh. Captain Planet. Hermione Granger. Mufasa. President Henry Hayes from Stargate SG-1. The guy was fucking great. I vote for Doctor Strange. Papa Smurf. Just a proven leader that made clutch decisions under pressure look easy. Jesus. Now I know what you're going to say, question said fictional. But I subscribe to the Joseph Atwill theory, Caesar's Messiah, that the New Testament was propaganda created by the Romans to limit Jewish martial power, and that Jesus was never a real person. Think about it. We'd have homelessness eradicated in a couple of years. No more spending trillions on defense while 20-somethings have to ration insulin. No more Trump-style Christianity where somehow these idiots think the Bible says it's okay to be rich enough to own a jet. And the best part? What are Republicans going to do to oppose this new liberal agenda? Do you think they're going to pick a political fight with freaking Jesus? Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell for daily videos and to be a fictional president of the United States. See you tomorrow. Ciao.